Not that long ago, I was on Kickstarter looking at a game called Milkman, and I was like, this looks okay, maybe I'll back it, I don't know. And then I saw wooden cows and wooden milk bottles. Sold, backed it immediately, because you know why? We all like wood. Wood in games is awesome. Who doesn't like little bits of wood everywhere? Wood is in most games. Well, at least I thought, until I went through my collection and noticed the amount of plastic. And there's not a huge amount of wood. So I'm going to show you my top 10 games that contain wood now. At number 10, Trails. You're thinking, wait, Trails has a lot of wood? What in the world are you talking about? Look, it's got a little wooden die. Oh, that is so cute. And then the little cubes, and then after that, look, oh, little campers, little hikers. Those guys are so cute. Look at them. They have sticks. Sticks, people, sticks. And then, most importantly, the greatest thing of all, a bear. It's got a bear in the game, a wooden bear. Between the bear, the hiker, and the cubes, and the wooden die, this is why Trails sneaks in at number 10. At number 9, you're probably thinking, why is this in here? Because it's Three Sisters, the roll and write game. Now, you're like, that's got dice. Aren't the dice plastic? Yes, but it has awesome miniature characters made of wood. Look at this. It's got a rain cloud, a little octagon thing that you move for rounds. It's got a giant pumpkin. It's got a meeple named Edith, and oh my goodness, a tractor. These are so great. But the only problem is scale. Edith can't get in that tractor, and there's no way that tractor's pulling that giant pumpkin. That's insane. If it was better for scale, maybe they would have been a little higher. But number 9, Three Sisters. Giant plastic overproduced games? Sure, they've got wood in it too. That's why number 8 is My Father's Work. You're looking at this game, all the plastic. What are you talking about? There's no wood in here. Yes, there are. And they are some of the creepiest pieces in the game. Coffins. Tons and tons of coffins made of wood that have different kinds of shapes and designs on them. How do you make that? How do you think about making that for a game? Then you've got animals. You've got tons of animals with stickers on them. You've got sharks, you've got bears, you've got bats, you've got all these crazy animals. And you've got some tokens in there as well. This game is way overly produced. It is awesome. I love it. Even the wood pieces are overly produced. Number 8, My Father's Work. You could say number 7's kind of a 3-in-1 because it's going to be the West Kingdom series, and I am picking vice counts for this one for a particular reason. Look at all the wooden tokens in this game. You've got houses, you've got barns, you've got cathedrals, you've got little meeples, you've got little round wooden thingies. This game is full of wood. You've got stone, you've got gold, little inkwells. But the thing that brings this game all the way up to number 7 is the horse. This thing right here. We're gonna take a closer look at it. Look at the legs. How many legs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What is that? Vice Counsel, what are you doing? What's wrong with this horse? Look at it. I think it's supposed to be his tail, but you know your mind is in the gutter. You're a board gamer. Your mind is in the gutter. I don't think we're thinking that's a tail, but it's maybe a tail. Who knows? They made it so weird, and that's why Vice Counts for the West Kingdom pops up in number 7. Bland Euros. They are the big ones that still keep all the wood. They love the wood in Euros, and Maracaibo is no different. There is a reason, specifically, this game is at number 6. It is not the little cubes. It is not the little octagons that you move around to show how respected you are. It's not the weird little fish thing that tracks your score. No, it is the ship. Wooden ships and people. That's what makes this game great. You've got a giant guy who's on a quest. A quest! Yes! And then you have your workers who are gonna be used in battle and maybe die. I think that's what it's supposed to do. But the ship is the big reason. I love ships. There's a game later in this game that have better ships, And that is why Maracaibo is only going to be at 6, but Maracaibo, 6th place. Batting 5th. Bottom of the 9th. Get it? Batting 9th baseball game? Because bats and wood! This game is chock silly full of wood. You've got the tokens that decide what your pitch is. You've got the pitcher fatigue track markers. You've got the ones that track outs. You've got little circles that track balls and strikes. Also, you have the greatest part of the wood in this game, the pitcher and the batters. This makes this game enjoyable. The wooden pitcher and batter. You can act like you're throwing a ball, and then they can act like they're gonna hit it, and then you move them around the board and like they're running around. Yay, baseball, someone scored or didn't score. So that is why batting 5th is bottom of the 9th. At number 4, you're like, is there wood even in this game? It's mostly cards and dice. Where's the wood? I'm gonna show you the wood in Hostage Negotiator. It is in the meeples, the little people you're trying to save. They have 3 different shapes. There's one with a guy hair, there's one with a lady hair, then there's a neutral one. 3 awesome characters. And then, if you get the upgrades, you can get the abductor tokens with the silk screening faces on them. Oh, look at these guys. They're so cute and horrible, all in the same breath. There's a clown. There's a guy in a hood. They are menacing, but so cute. The abductor meeples are the reason why this gets so high of a rating. They fit the game, they make you see the little character, and you're like, oh, that's who I'm going against. It gets you into the game and more immersive. So that's why Hostage Negotiator is 4th. Number 3 may have tiny in the title, but this game is big on wood. Tiny Towns, number 3. Tiny Towns, it's got a hammer in it. This thing is awesome. You can pound it on the table, and then you've got cubes galore. But that's not the big reason why Tiny Towns is ranked so high. You have wooden structures that you have to build. You've got factories, you've got cottages, churches, markets, taverns, giant obelisk buildings. This game is chock full of wood, and you just want to play with this game, and wood is what makes it Tiny Towns. At number 2, you can say I'm a little drunk on wood, because number 2 is Viticulture. Get it? I'm drunk. Because wine, making wine. Viticulture has individual player tokens that are all made of wood, and they are so great. Look at these little pieces. You've got a windmill, a table, a bunch of little places to store your wine. This game is delightful, and these little wooden tokens all over your player board makes it so wonderful. So that's why at number 2 is my pick, Viticulture. I mentioned other videos about this next game, a little controversial at times, but honestly, the wooden tokens in this game makes it so great. It is New Bedford. Why is it number 1? All the wooden resources tokens. They are so cute. You've got a cookie, you've got these awesome little brick pieces, you have wood. And then the first player token, it's a little wheel. Look, a wheel, a wheel. And then the round tracker, a whale. Most importantly, the number 1 reason for me, the wooden sailboats. They are white with the little paint trim of your character. How could you not enjoy those ships alone? I just want to see them sailing up and down the sea. And as I'm going to say from now on, I'm looking for whales and giving them hugs. Because that's what my game is going to be about, hugging whales. But number 1 is going to be New Bedford. So tell me what games you have that has got all the woods in it. I would like to know which is your favorite. How bad is my list? I don't know. I don't still get this YouTube thing. I'm still figuring out. Look at me, I'm old. I am old. Probably too old to be doing these, but I would like to do more. So smash the like buttons and smush the subscribe button, ringing bells. My kids watch videos and I hear those things. I don't know if they're important or not, but let me know. Thanks. Wood, I've got some wood.